Hello, my name is Zimmaron, and today I wanted to talk about victim consciousness. What does that actually mean? Why is it important? And how is that holding you back in your life? So victim consciousness basically implies that you're a victim in your life. And what that means is that you're giving power to something outside of yourself. And when you give power to anything outside of yourself, then you are a victim. It's really as plain and as simple as that. And the reasoning for that is simple, because you have the power to create the reality that you want. You have the power to change things in your life that are not working for you. And I know that a lot of people will say, but that's not true, because, if my boss fires me, then what am I going to do? Well, what you're going to do is you're going to look at why you created getting fired, and then you're going to go get yourself another job, or you're going to start a business, or you're going to do something about it, right? Now, you could kvetch, sit and get depressed and cry about it, which it might be good to cry about it if you have those emotions come up, or get angry about it. Absolutely. Always, always, always. If you've ever watched any of my videos, my prior videos and my prior content, I always talk about always, always, always feel the emotions that come up. Do not ever, ever, ever hold back or hold them back unless it's inappropriate for you to let the emotion out. But as soon as you are able to feel the emotions, because feeling is healing, it will allow you to not fall into the trap of where I was going with this story, which is someone gets fired and then they go now into this funk of depression, and they sit around for a month or two, woe is me, and I can't get a job, and I must be a loser, and all of that sort of stuff, right? See, if you would have processed your emotions, that would be much harder to actually do. It would be much harder for you to fall into the victim place. See, that's one of the truths that a lot of the NLP and psychology and all of these other modalities that are literally just sucking people's wallets dry. I cannot even tell you how many people, and this is a bit of a rant here, but I can't even tell you how many people I know that have been going to counseling for like 10 years. And it's like, what? Why are you, and to the same counselor, no less. If you're not having a breakthrough within the first 1 or 2 or 3 sessions, like I'm talking about a breakthrough, like a legitimate breakthrough that transforms your life, then why the heck are you paying someone money? And if you just need an ear to talk to, then you just need a better group of friends, to be honest. Seriously. Number one place to go to transform any circumstance or situation is to go into the emotional body and to feel the emotions that are coming up. And that will prevent you from going into the funk, which is obviously critical and important. So when you're a victim, you've lost. You've lost everything. You have no chance and no power to overcome the very thing that is preventing you from living a happy life, from living the life that you truly want to live, from being open to even being able to receive what the universe may have already lined up for you in replacement of what it is that you're a victim about. Like, as an example, losing your job, right? What if the universe needed you to lose your job so that you could go through the healing that you needed to go through, right? And create a much better job, maybe with a huge pay rise, or maybe start that business that you were holding off on, or many, many, many infinite number of reasons. You see, everything that happens in your life happens for a reason. And no matter what anybody ever says, no matter how it looks on the physical, it's always for your upliftment and for your betterment. As long as you're willing to find that. If you're willing to find the gift and the blessing in any and every circumstance and situation in your life, you will find it. And it will be there. And you will realize it, you will experience it, and you will become it. So victim consciousness is a downward spiral. Any time that you allow anything outside of you, in the physical world especially, control you or manipulate you, define your happiness, define your well-beingness, to influence you, to impact you in any way, shape, or form, other than to promote more love and more of the truth of who you are, then you are a victim. And until you pull yourself out of being a victim, there's no way you can ever heal it. There's no way you can ever stop it from happening. There is no way that you can ever overcome any circumstance or situation in your life. And the interesting thing is that we're victims to different degrees, right? In different situations. Even myself. And I know this stuff inside and out. But I'm a human being. I haven't healed every disassociated part of myself. I don't always feel my emotions and let my emotions out because it's not appropriate, because I'm not feeling like it, because I'm resisting. You know, we're human beings. And that's the reason why it's important to have compassion for oneself, because as soon as you start beating on yourself and judging yourself, you're now a victim again. And you go into that downward spiral, and how are you ever going to step up out of it? You won't until it gets so painful and so difficult that you're forced to have to. But eventually everyone makes that shift, because anywhere in your life where you had a breakthrough or changed a circumstance and situation or overcame something that was really, really difficult, at some point inside of you, you made a choice to do that. At some point, the pain of whatever circumstance and situation you were in before became big enough that you finally decided to make the change that you were refusing to make prior to that when you were the victim. You see, the universe and the way that creation works is flawless. There's no mistakes. There's, again, because humans look at ourselves from this small little perspective, in the grand scheme of infinity, meaning all of creation, the beginning of and end of time is infinite, right? This planet has been around for billions of years. So however long you have on this planet is insignificant in the grand scheme of infinity. You're an infinite being. You're an infinite soul. You come from that infinite place, and you are that infinity in the first place. That's why meditation is so powerful. So powerful, because that's when people actually can start having some of the experiences of who they truly are, and to go into that space of ultimate peace, and to be able to drop the facade of this human body. So yeah, you're not a victim, never a victim. And if you need help, if you're truly, seriously, if you're struggling and you need help, and you're not creating the breakthroughs in your life, because you shouldn't be suffering. There's no need to suffer. It is so simple to be able to see why you create the circumstances in your life when you have the right perspectives and the right tools and the right techniques, which I can teach you very quickly and very easily to fully empower you into who you truly are and be able to look at your reality and dissect it and exalt it and receive the gift and the blessing of it and live from a place of happiness. I'm not going to say that you're not going to have the ups and downs, but that's natural, because you're always infinitely expanding and growing. And as long as there's 1 ounce of non-love inside of your body, that has to come out. So if you want to let go of your victim consciousness, you need help with it, you want to have massive, profound breakthroughs in your life, you cannot do it alone. It's almost impossible. Why? Because a mirror can't see its own reflection. You need to have somebody, A, that can see this stuff very, very clearly, and B, won't let you off the hook, and C, will give you the tools that will make it so simple for you so that you don't have to live the life that you've been living if it isn't at 100% in every area. Why limit yourself? Why restrict yourself? That's what I would say. So, where are you being a victim in your life? Comment down below. Let me know if you're willing to be honest about it. And if you'd like to schedule a call with me, go ahead. Let's have a free session. Let's talk turkey. Let's create some breakthroughs in your life right now, today, you know. But anyway, comment, like, share, subscribe, whatever the buttons are from wherever you're watching this. And I look forward to sharing some more content with you.